Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcrow here, aka Scoop, back with another live Wi-Fi battle. We're in the OU tier again today against an opponent named Ruby. I'm not sure about him. I'm not sure what I want to bring, but I think I'm gonna bring the Mega Metagem team. Pretty fond of it, like it a lot, comfortable with it, and that means a lot to me when I'm battling. Of course, he brings Gengar. Um, I'm gonna lead off with my Ferrothorn because I expect him to lead off with his Gengar to avoid my fake out. Just gonna write his team down real quick. Megalop, I assume. Rotom, Wash, Gengar, Volcanion, Skarm, Tyranitar. Okay, so let's hop in. Should be a good match. See what he leads with. If he leads with the Gengar, I predicted right. He leads out with the Rotom, which isn't bad, besides the fact that he can burn me. Guess what I'll do is set up my Stealth Rocks. He might go for the Volt Switch. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I avoid the attack. Which is fine with me. I'm actually going to go into my Clefable now because I'd rather be burnt than anything else. Obviously, I'm Magic Guard. I just don't want to have to deal with the Thunder Wave or anything like that later in the match. So a burn is fine with me. He goes for the Volt Switch, so good play on his part. He'll be able to go out into Gengar or Skarm. Just gonna have to do a calc real quick to see if I live a Life Orb hit from Gengar. I doubt it. But he actually goes into Skarm, so I'm actually just going to T-Wave this thing right off. Or I could switch directly into my Lopunny. I mean, my Rotom and Volt Switch. T-Wave or Volt Switch. Yeah, I think hard switching into my Rotom is my best play. Because I can go straight for the Volt Switch from there. Could go for the Will-O-Wisp, but him bringing in Volcanion for free is not something I like. So he just sets up his rocks too, so he's going to force me to defog instead of him. Thing is, rocks hurt him more than they hurt me because he has the Volcanion. He needs to keep sturdy. Megalop's longevity. Just going to go for the Volt Switch here. Almost pick up a knockout there. Almost, I say. Could go into my Metagem. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I don't see him going for Brave Bird or anything like that. That would be just bad on his part. He might go for Roost. He goes for Roar, so that's fine. That's fine. He could bring me back into my Rotom here. Ferrothorn, that's fine with me. He might try to set up a layer of spikes or something. What I'm going to do is throw a Leech Seed at him. So if he's wanting to roar me around, I can get HP back. Yep. Not sure what his item is either. I'm actually just going to go ahead and knock that off. And he might want to hard switch into his Volcanion, so if I knock its specs off, my Latios becomes a way better switch-in for that thing. He does go for the Roost. He'll be able to knock his item off here. So it was Rocky Helmet. So that's good too, because that helps out my Metacham against that thing specifically. My Thunder Punches. I'm going to go for another knockoff, predicting him to either switch or roar. He could hard switch into his Megalop, which I have a switch in with my Rotom. Can take multiple frustrations, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp. Here I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave, expecting either a Roost or a Roar. Oops. So he does switch out here into the Volcanion. Yep, that's nice. I'll take that. So this thing's Thunder Wave now. I don't know if he predicted the Flamethrower, because I could very well pack Thunderbolt. Not sure about that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hard switch into my Latios, and then I'm going to double. He misses, don't really matter. And now I double into my he's got to go out to his Tyranitar, right? Or Skarm, right? I'm going to hard switch into my Mega Metacham again. Oh man. I wonder if he goes for the Steam Eruption again. I would think not, but he might, because he feels like this thing is paralyzed and useless or something. Nope, he does withdraw. Okay, let's do the Tyranitar. Yes. Alright, so we do see the Tyranitar here. No way he stays in. So I'm going for the Ice Punch. No way he stays in. He's got to go to the Gengar. Alright. So I'm actually just going to go for the Thunder Punch. He stayed in? What? Oh my god. And he's not even scarfed either. Why would he stay in? That makes no sense. If he's banned, this kills, but if he's not, yep, it doesn't kill. Sandstorm does. Nope. So we're going to be able to knock this thing out now. Just going to go for the high jump kick, I guess. Now he switches out, of course. but he goes into a skarmory. So if this what? What if I went for Thunder Punch again? Okay. That makes no sense. So I could have knocked out the Tyranitar and kept a full, I don't know, whatever. So now we go into Rotom because we can Volt Switch on everything minus the Gengar because we don't want to take damage. It goes out into the Volcanion. So we get a free Volt Switch off here. Does knock him out. And now I think our best play is to go into our Ferrothorn. I know it invites the Mega Lopunny in, but like I said, I can switch into Rotom on that thing. And he could fear the Protect. I can also switch to my Clefable, which can sort of be a win con. I could rely on my Clefable to be my win condition here. All I need is to get rid of the Gengar, and then Clefable can sweep, really. I can set up one Calm Mind against the Rotom and proceed to knock everything out. So he does go into the Mega Lopunny. Should run a calc real quick. High Jump Kick has a very high, like not a very high chance, but like a max roll would kill. And I'm not going to let that happen, so I'm actually just going to hard switch out into my Rotom. So in conjunction with the rocks, sand, and I'm assuming a high jump kick here, he should be able to 2-hit KO me. Maybe even with frustration. Oh, he goes for the return here. Which looks like adamant damage. I'm just gonna pain split here, in case that was a high roll and it gets a low roll or something. I don't think I can live, but like I said, Rotom's most expendable. I can go into Clefable next, T-Wave, and if he wants to bring in his Rotom, I can set up Calm Mind, and if he wants to bring in his Gengar, it gets T-Waved. Or if he stays in with Megalop, it gets T-Waved. And then my Garchomp becomes faster. Goes for the high jump kick. Knocks out my Rotom. Fair. So now I can just go out to my Clefable here. I could set up a Calm Mind here. And if he goes to Rotom, just set up another Calm Mind. That's actually going to be my play of choice. Let's check something. Clefable. Return can 2-hit KO me actually. So my best play is just to go for the T-Wave. Yeah, my best play is going for the T-wave on this turn. Okay. Goes out to the Rotom probably, yeah. So T-wave was still my best play because return could have 2-hit KO. And I can't allow that. So now I can set up a Calm Mind though. Should have T-waved again. Might have been my best play. But I now have a +1/+1 Clefable here. I'm gonna go for the T-wave. It's very unlikely that this thing is Lumberry, but it could be. I'm gonna go for the T-wave. Ooh, he's got Taunt. Not even bad. So here I go right back out to my Ferrothorn. He goes for the Focus Blast. So good play on his part. Good play on his part. But now I can go out to my Garchomp here. Just gotta run a calc real quick. Garchomp. Mega Swords Dance. It's not Mega, but that's the OU Mega Swords Dance is the set that I'm running. It's a Life Orb, by the way. And Road Wash. I think I'm free to go for a Dragon Claw here. So he goes for Taunt. I go for Dragon Claw. Knocks out the Gengar. So now Clefable wins. Ice Punch is a guaranteed knockout from this range. I could go into my Latios since it's just trapped by... I'm going to do that because I might need Garchomp for the Tyranitar late. We actually have a high chance to live this. But we do not. Oh, critical hit. That's why. No problem. Now we go out into our Clefable and we Moonblast. Nope, we T-Wave again. Because we're going to have a Soft Boil War. Yep. So we T-Wave him here, and now we Soft Boil until it gets paralyzed. And then we can go for the double Moonblast. After he gets paralyzed, though. So we soft boil here, and barring any crits, we should be in a good position. Of course, he gets a crit. So that's not good. So we soft boil again. Soft boil again. I have to do this. It's not stall. This is not me stalling. This is me putting myself in a position to where my attacks will be able to guarantee a knockout, and I'll be able to like live 2 of these maybe. So this Lopunny did not lose its limber ability when it mega evolved. It's still limber. It's paralyzed, doesn't matter. It just slows it down. It cannot be full paired. I'm just joking. That's a joke. So he withdraws now. Into what though? Tyranitar. So we hard switch into our Garchomp next. Let's just see what we can do here. Tyranitar. Let's just say his choice band. Stone Edge has a chance to do a lot of damage, not kill, but it's got a high critical hit ratio, which means that it has a high chance to kill. So we're going to hard switch right into our Garchomp. At this point, Garchomp might be able to win. Oh, he has Rock Slide, so he don't even have Stone Edge. So here we just go for the double Dragon Claw. He gets crit anyway. That's funny, actually. Just go for the Dragon Claw. Get a crit back. It didn't matter because it does 33 to 39% anyway. And he was in that range. Earthquake has a let me put the life orb on there. Earthquake has a high chance to kill here, and we're faster. Oh, he goes for the fake out. So not bad on his part. But thanks to the sand and the rough skin, he's actually in Dragon Claw range. So I can go for the Dragon Claw. Sorry about that. DS was dying. And now I just set up a Calm Mind and win with Clefable. Yeah, it could go for pain split, but it's actually just going to put me in a better position. I'm not losing to a crit, so I'm going for a soft boil right now. And now we go for Moonblast. Just gonna go for Calm Mind here. Yep, addicted to pain split, so Moonblast wouldn't have did much for me. So now we can 2-hit KO though. Let's see if I get in a position to 1-hit KO. If I go +4, I have a high chance to 1-hit KO. I'm just gonna Moonblast. Goes for the Hydro Pump. So if it goes for pain split, I believe it's still a win. I think. Because he will pain split before we go. Yep. So he should pain split again, or he could go for a Hydro Pump crit, which I don't think it would. I still don't think it would knock us out. I think it does a max of 50%. Yep. Yep. So it's a good game. Good game to Ruby. That was a very fun match. Quality OU battle there. Thankfully, we were able to T-wave the Volcanion, get some good damage off on the T-Tar. He made some really good plays with his Gengar, going into his Rotom Wash on the T-wave, then going into his Gengar on the Calm Mind, and then going for the taunt, so I couldn't T-wave him. And then he even predicted my Ferrothorn switch and knocked me out with a Focus Blast. So yeah, it was a really good game. Good game to Ruby, like I said. And yeah, if you like, leave a like, comment, subscribe on all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.